folks, 21st Century Caveman here. Hope everybody's well, hope everybody's happy. So we're back in the kitchen and we can see we have a very heavily patched wall, and the reason it's heavily patched is because the electrician was in a while ago completely rewiring the property, and I've since plaster patched this using bonding plaster. Now, I must make it clear from the outset that I do not plaster for a living. I work in an office, I'm a pen pusher. So as an enthusiast, it's really important to get as much practice as possible, and because I only plaster on an ad hoc basis, it can take a little bit of time to get back into it, to get the feel of the trowel and to get my speed up. But anyway, I've done one or two jobs prior to this one here, and my confidence is improving and I'm really getting back into it. But one of the things I want to have a chat with you guys about is the fact that it's the actual cost of plastering. Now, if you were to get a tradesman in to do this, obviously the first thing is you hope that they're actually going to do a decent job. But typically, and of course you're going to have to wait for them, sometimes you have to wait several weeks, but typically the cost of a plastering job is between sort of 10-15% of it is the cost of the materials, either the plaster, PVA, perhaps a little bit more with beading, that sort of stuff, but the other sort of 85% is the cost of labour. So basically the labour is where your money's going, and it's just one of these things whereby if you're a reasonable DIYer and you're prepared to invest in some tools and practice your plastering, perhaps go on a short course just to get the basics and work on those, then you can save yourself a hell of a lot of cash. Now, just as a slight aside here, one of my goals as a DIY plasterer is to try and increase the length of my sweep. In other words, get a trowel full of plaster. My own personal goal is to be able to go from floor to ceiling, and in this clip, I'm well on the way here. What you'll be able to see are a couple of sweeps which must be around about 7 foot. I'm 6'4" tall and these go well above my head, and also the tracks of plaster appear to be unbroken so far as we can see. So I'm really sort of pleased with my progress, but it is a case of practice, practice, practice. Anyway, so we've already discussed the cost of a plastering job, how much it costs, where your money goes. So potentially there is significant chance of saving money if you're prepared to have a go yourself and practice, of course. So let's just have a look at some of these costs now, shall we? So if you'd like to be able to turn a horrible looking wall like this into something like this, now I use just one bag of multi-finish and a bit of PVA here, and it cost me less than £7 to do this job. Now that is surely an absolute bargain.